Hi, everybody. Had a few of you commenting before I even started. That's cool. Looks like you're having some snow, huh? Or going to have some snow. I haven't looked at the weather from my mom's area here, so I don't know. Let's see what she's got going on here. As Bike comes and visits us. No, it doesn't look like it's too crazy at my mom's house. Hey, buddy. You're just here for the kitty treats, aren't you? Hi, Rhonda. Hi, Charlotte. Hi, Logan. White loves his kitty treats. Even if he lunges at him and knocks them out of my hand and they end up falling on the ground. Nibble. Come on, I see ya. Here's Nibble showing us her butt. Yeah, you're gonna try for it, huh? Is that how it is? I think sometimes she just lets Bite get the first one just because. No, I didn't have help. Fortunately, um, I can kind of tip it on its side and carry it. It is heavy, but the big thing really isn't moving it. It's rotating it around and not knocking things off tables and stuff like that because there's all sorts of, like I said, it's big. It's 11 feet long, and yeah, I did make it a point not to have to move it as much as I could. Yeah, the table turned out really nice. You're gonna have to watch two more videos of it, but you'll see the final product on Thursday. Or you can look behind me there, but I'm not going to really show it too much to you because I want you to watch the video. Hello from Texas. How's the weather in Cancun? Yeah, I'm really happy with how it turned out. It was something I think that was needed there. I just sit and adjust the height of all the pictures though because they went down a little bit too far. I inspired you to fix some of your broken dolls, huh? All right, I am proud. That's sort of the reason I do stuff like this is to kind of inspire people to do things. So it does make me happy when I hear people say that they have been inspired. Keep it up. It's funny, I didn't get my typical Saturday night text from my mom. Let's see. Well, I guess I sort of technically did. I sent her a couple of little knickknacks I gave away at work, uh, just kind of out of the blue. She thinks she's got a bladder infection. Great. She got an NBA league pass for Christmas, and my sister tried to set it up. Oh, okay, yeah, okay. I guess she got like a something that she can watch the games on TV. And my sister tried to set it up, but they couldn't figure it out. And I guess she had the technicians at her home trying to do it, and I guess they screwed it up even more. Now she doesn't even have a TV. Well, that's probably a good thing. I mean, honestly, she watches too much TV anyway. My sister says I should give it to her next year because I know the ins and out of all that stuff. Well, I don't know. I don't know. I think there's a big difference between providing something like that for her and setting it up for her. She needs to have somebody down there to do that, but that's okay. I'm glad she's got something like that. It's better than her watching the news, right? Sorry, I got a little frog in my throat. Wearing the mask at work really kind of catches up on me. Constantly inhaling your own moist air just isn't good for my throat. Oh, Rhonda's collects Barbies. I guess I knew that. I think she's mentioned that to me before, and I guess she got some at the marketplace that were broken. That's a real collector when you buy damaged merchandise and try and fix it. Seven below, and yeah, I hear the Northeast is really getting pounded right now. The girls say the girls say tell Nana to drink cranberry juice to help get better. Thank you. Yeah, the you get two more videos to see of the table. You'll see the finale on Thursday, and then you'll see the final product. Or that's it right behind me. Though I'm not going to really show it to you that much. I want you to watch the videos. Not a whole lot. I just got done with my work. This is my long week at work, but I'm doing more lead stuff now, which is kind of interesting. That's kind of good for me because I like I like a little variety. I like things to change and mix it up a little bit. Things get bored when you're doing the same thing every day. Yeah, I think all I really had to do now in terms of the videos is to stain and code it because I think the one you saw last night was basically finished. All the shaping is done. I think I don't remember. I don't sit and watch my own videos, so I haven't looked at those videos since I shot them a couple weeks ago. Yeah, I'm afraid you're right about the masks. I do. Yeah, I have about 3, 4 weeks of vacation accrued, so I'm gonna do that at some point. I got to go visit my mom, and that's gonna probably be a 2 week trip. And I want to go visit Jordan at some point too. I want to see his new house. It looks beautiful, and he's done an amazing job personalizing it and making it his own. Oh, sorry, felt that coming for a couple minutes there. I was hoping I could avoid that, but it happens. Well, that's the beauty of the videos too, Rhonda, is you can go back and watch the old ones. They're all there too. Yeah, Rip Bob Saget. That was a surprise. I never even watched, what was it, Full House? I never even watched that show, but he was hilarious on Entourage. He had kind of a reoccurring role there. Yeah, I think somebody mentioned last week that Jordan was considering a trip to Texas. He knows he's always got a place to stay. The girls play my videos over and over again. Thank you, Charlotte and Logan. I appreciate that. Yeah, okay, you're saying I still need to do the staining. Yeah, it seemed to me that the staining and finishing was the last two videos. In fact, if I remember correctly, on the next video, I stain and let like get one or two coats of the finishing on. To talk to you as they watch. Oh, that's awesome. Now I get to talk back to you. The girls are washing with their shirts. That's awesome. They're dirty. That's good. I'm glad they're getting a lot of use. I said before, I've said it before, but I knew that Charlotte and Logan's t-shirts would be the ones that would really demonstrate whether this place made quality shirts or not, because if they can hold up to that, they'll last a long time. So I'm glad they still like to wear them. I've been thinking about doing another t-shirt series. Any new bites and nibbles segments coming up? Not anything planned at the moment, but the cooking vlogs, it's usually just something I wake up one day and say, I'm going to do a cooking vlog. I don't usually plan those in advance, so one could pop up anytime. I've got the next 4 videos up, so there won't be any for the next 4, but I got 2 that I'm thinking about doing this week. Probably do one today. Maybe I'll do 2 of them today. I don't know. It's always nice since I only do post 3 videos a week on my 4-day weekend. That technically means I can have a day off if I want, and if I get 2 of them done in one day, then maybe I can have 2 days off. That's always nice. I'm glad the shirts are holding up. Oh, Breck has the virus. That's too bad. But I'm glad the symptoms are mild. That's what they're saying about this Omicron variant. That the symptoms are much more mild. They're calling it just like the flu. The video I got coming up on Saturday is one that's requested by my viewers. So I was kind of bouncing around the internet and discovered some information about it and kind of fell down the rabbit hole of that one. I think it turned out pretty well. See, everybody's talking to everyone else here. I love that about my live streams. A lot of the conversations aren't even with me. It's with you guys talking to each other. That's awesome. I just ordered some new shower valves from Home Depot. All right, there you go. That's great. Quarantine will teach some remodel work. You know what? I've heard a lot of people say that part of the reason, especially at the beginning of the quarantine, that like there was shortages of things in home improvement stores is because everybody was taking advantage of the quarantine and doing remodeling. So, my coffee drinker, no, I've had 2 cups of coffee in my life, and wasn't really satisfied with either of them. And about, I don't know, 5 or 6 years ago, I gave up caffeine altogether. I mean, for the most part, I didn't do it for any medical reason. I just, caffeine never worked on me. Caffeine made me sleepy. So, everyone kept telling me caffeine's not really good for you. Caffeine's not really good for you. Well, it didn't do anything for me. So I just made the decision to give it up altogether. It isn't anything more than that. If I have no other choice, I'll have a Coke or something like that. But given a choice, if I want a soda, it's usually a Sprite or a 7 Up or a Sierra Mist or something decaffeinated. Rick needs me to do a tutorial on baseboards, huh? I think on baseboards, oftentimes it's just the having the right tool for it. I happen to have that miter saw, and that miter saw does a great job for baseboards and crown molding and stuff like that. You hardly get the shirts off them long enough to wash them. That's great. Yeah, I agree with you. The sugary drinks are probably not the best idea in the world, but you know, I don't drink them that much. I don't keep them in the house. Um, you know, with me at home, it's water, milk, or Gatorade. And that's usually about what I have for drinking in the home for at home. But I'll have a soda with lunch at work or something like that. It's my treat. I guess I saw the something on my Facebook page about a bunch of packages that came out of a train. I guess I got the impression that somebody went on the train and broke open the packages. I just kind of saw it go by. No, Sprite is decaffeinated. The girls walk around telling everybody this is my Uncle Breck. He's famous now. That's awesome. You have Soda Stream and like it, huh? Yeah, I've seen that. Like I said, I don't drink soda at home, so I probably wouldn't do that. But come on up here, bite. Let everybody see your pretty face. Meow. Don't meow. They can't. They can barely hear that. They want to see you. Meow. Guess not. Tracy's got housework to do. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, I guess club soda is would be a good thing to do with Soda Stream because that's basically all Soda Stream does. You add the flavoring and then it carbonates the water, right? Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, I don't really watch any other vlogs, so I guess between doing my own and work and projects around the house, that kind of takes all my time. Meow, meow, meow. I should check them out, huh? We're still on hold with the kitchen cabinets. Last I heard, the one final piece is a week away. I actually planned on calling the corporate office last week about him, but somehow I got my schedule mixed up, and I thought last week was my long weekend, and so I kept putting it off and figured, okay, well, I'll do it on Wednesday, and then all of a sudden Tuesday night I realized, oh man, I got to go to work tomorrow, so maybe we'll try doing this again this week. Meow. Come on up. Yeah, come on up. You notice I left the cover off the kitty treat jar. You'll never know though if you don't come up and check. An interesting discussion going on here about SodaStream. Didn't know that was what this was gonna. I didn't know this was gonna turn into a commercial on that. Yeah, I'm glad that Rhonda's hubby is doing better now. I think she mentioned that a week or two ago that he was sick. Come on up. Yeah. You're just being weird, aren't you? Oh, he's over here. Yeah, there he is. He gets a little shy sometimes, don't you? Let him see your face. Pull this thing a little closer here so I can sit back a little bit. Let's see, what have I missed here? I'm semi-locked down in Ontario. Yeah, that's a drag. I'm so glad I moved to Texas and we didn't do all this lockdown nonsense. Every time I turn around, there's a new reason why I'm glad I'm here. My life really turned around when I came here. I was a Pepsi drinker too. Preferred it over Coke. I thought it had a sweeter flavor. When I worked at Disney, Disney had a uh, had a contract with Coca-Cola, so that was all you get in the park. Yeah, we missed you last week too, Rhonda. Glad everything was better. Not very often. We have to tip the camera this way here. Is it true Coca-Cola is better in Mexico? I've heard that it is that it has a more natural sweetener. I think, or is made with real sugar. I think Coca-Cola made in the states has some artificial sweetener. And yeah, I never could stomach the taste of diet drinks. I always taste the diet. Lose all the glass. Yeah, I believe you're right. I don't think American manufacturers make Coke in glass bottles anymore. I heard about the hostage situation too. My understanding is the city it happened in is up by Fort Worth, and that's about 100 miles from here. Yeah, I think I agree with you. Diet sodas, I don't like the idea of the artificial sweeteners, because that's the way they make them diet is by um, removing sugar and putting something else in it. And I think that, oh, that's something else. Don't quote me on this, but I think that something else is carcinogenic. Yeah, I learned very well to that spell check is an issue here, and I tend to try and correct it with what I think you meant. So yeah, I figured that was Coke, not well, cum bottles. Yeah, that sounds weird. That doesn't sound right. Yeah, that's what it seems to me. I've heard is that it's actual sugar in there rather than some sweetener. Say children under 12 shouldn't have artificial sweetener. Yeah, well, we didn't have those rules when I was under 12. Sugar cane. Okay, okay, that's cool. You had a kidney stone and drank lots of water, and that took care of it. That's good. How's the weather today? It's actually supposed to be into the 70s today, although it's been really cold at night. It was windy yesterday, and so it was cold when I got out of work. I think it was like, in the low 30s when I left. And yeah, I don't know why lately YouTube has been uh, marking certain comments as needing needing to be reviewed before. And Rhonda's comment just got put up as requiring review. And you read this one and you tell me, does that look like something? that YouTube should have blocked? We do not feed the girls anything that I don't make anyway. How is that in any way controversial? I don't know. I don't get that. I was actually looking at the settings when I started up this live stream because I remember that happened last week. And I could sort of understand why some of the comments last week were, you know, held for review, but that one doesn't make any sense. There's nothing at all controversial in that. But I guess if we can do something that blocks maybe some of the trolls, it'll be worth it having an occasional one that I have to review and release. Maybe YouTube thinks that this is that not feeding the girls anything you don't make anyway is hurting business because it's customers that or it's sponsors and stuff like that that aren't getting business. We have a sense of that. Hi, Black Dot. How are you? I saw Angela was here too a minute ago. I was talking about something else, and yeah, Bites Bud is showing. That's funny. That one didn't get censored. I've been thinking about getting one of those air fryers. I'm hearing everybody talking about them. My problem is I don't know where I put it. I've got so much stuff in the kitchen. I've got such a massive collection of tools in the garage, and then just a similarly massive collection of cooking cookware in the house. That you know, food processors and blenders and instant pots and cast iron stuff, and I got a deep fryer and all sorts of crazy stuff, pots and pans and everything you'd need. Yeah, I try and not eat too many processed foods either. Do I have good knives? Yeah, as a matter of fact, my mom got me a nice cutler set for Christmas. I've used it a few times. I think on one of the vlogs I did. Hang on a second, I'll get it for you and show it to you. You entertain them for a minute, okay? I didn't mean to take my seat. So yeah, this is the cutlery set that my mom got me for Christmas. Got some nice steak knives. Got a full set of them, so 8 of them. Nice little paring knife, I guess, what you call that. Scissors. I don't even know what they're all for, but it's a nice collection of knives. Very, very sharp too. That's a nice one. That's good for like cutting veggies because it's got this funny little serrated blade thing, so your veggies don't stick to the knife when you're cutting them. And that one's a nice knife. Nice bread knife. That good serrated blade on that. And that one, boy, that one looks like a nice weapon, huh? That would really hurt. And then the block comes with this little cutter thing, or this little sharpener thing, so I can sharpen the knives as I need to. So that was part of my Christmas present. I keep thinking back of that Bill Murray line from Scrooge, where his girlfriend got him, or no, he got his girlfriend knives, and he says to his girlfriend, "I've never liked a girl before to get her where I bought her a bunch of sharp knives." Made a steak in the cast iron last week and about smoked out the whole house. Huh? What brand? The brand is Chicago Cutlery. Got them at Bed Bath and Beyond. Yeah, yeah. I've gotten I've gotten some good stuff from there. I was looking at the Henkels. They were a little bit too expensive. Yeah, my mom did good on those. Well, actually, what happened is she said, I'd mentioned if you remember that video, I went to the Christmas bazaar thing at the convention center a few weeks ago. I had mentioned at the time it's like I really need some knives because I saw like some cutlery there, and my mom watched that I think, and she thought that was a good idea. So she said rather than deal with the mail going back and forth, she just suggested I go find what I want, I buy them, and then she just reimbursed me for them. So that's sometimes how we do things because I'm kind of picky when it comes to getting stuff, certain things. Anyway, I want to look at it and see what it is and all that. So that's how that worked. Yeah, Bob Saget passed away. So did Ronnie Spector. I heard that too. They ever try surfing when I lived in California? No, no. I'm not a surfer. I'm too uncoordinated to do that. I have a stand-up paddle board that Jordan kind of got me into at one point, and I tried doing that. I don't even do that very well. I keep falling in. Now the knives are something I asked for. Bought a few all-clad pots and pans for Christmas. Great cookware, very expensive. Yeah, a lot of great cookware generally is pretty expensive. Don't use the bread knife on anything but bread. Yeah, that's probably good advice. Yeah, we've been losing a lot of people lately. You're right. I forgot about Betty White. Portier, yeah, that's right. I forgot about him too. Yeah, well, that's what you have to celebrate is these people live really long lives. I mean, we're all going to die at some point. So, we can just celebrate the fact that they were with us for so long. Yeah, I am pleased with how the table turned out. I'm getting a lot of use out of it. Right now, I'm actually working on a crossword puzzle on it. It's great for that too. Yeah, it might be interesting to do the Oklahoma City bombing memorial. I guess Oklahoma really isn't that far away. I haven't really done a whole lot of travel vlogs. When it was me traveling to California or something like that. I tried making bread once. It didn't turn out quite the way I wanted, but I wouldn't be against trying it again at some point. Rhonda only uses homemade bread. That's good. Yeah, I probably should do that. It'd be fun to try. The only bread you make is banana bread. Yeah, I guess technically I've done banana bread because I did a banana bread recipe. Remember, I did that in the Instant Pot. It turned out really good. One that has an Andy Warhol Campbell soup puzzle. Made it and framed it, huh? That's interesting. Yeah, that was what I attempted to make with sourdough bread, and it didn't turn out real well. Might have been that I just had the wrong ingredients or something like that. Yeah, yeah. Start sending bread recipes. Yeah, that's probably true. Making chili today. Watching the Cowboys versus 49ers. Go Cowboys. Didn't tell you anything about. I didn't do Christmas at Silo Screams this year. It was only one night, and I told John over there that at the time I was just starting the new position at work, and I wasn't sure what my hours were going to look like, so I didn't do that this year. They did it this year, but it was only one night. You get two more episodes on the countertop. Episode 5 is on Tuesday. Episode 6 is on Thursday, and then you'll see the finished product. I got a promotion at work a few months ago. I mentioned at the time. Basically, um, well, let's see, how do I word this? There was a person who used to technically have the same position I did, but she also did some other stuff, and she transferred to another department that would give her some more money. And at that point, I went to the boss and said, "Hey, could I apply for her job?" And he said, "Well, you technically already have her job." And I said, "Well, but she does things I don't." And he suggested I apply for a position called Tech One. Um, I was an operator three, uh, and he suggested Tech One, and I got that. And I've also been they've been training me a little bit as a backup lead because about shortly after I got the Tech One position, one of the leads left, and so I've been kind of operating as a backup lead, and they're training me on that. So I'm spending a little less time on the line, a little bit more time doing behind the scenes kind of stuff, and that's fun. It's a little bit more variety. I also float a little bit more. As you knew, um, I was given a position about a year ago to be what they call a line lead, where I was the primary person on one particular line. I was on that line every day. The thought being, the machines are all the same, but they all each, they're all very complicated and they all have their own personality. And they decided if you had one person um, who was on the same line every day, they're more likely to become familiar with the quirks of that individual line and be able to deal with things quicker. And so I did that for a while, and then this came along. I'll catch up here. Homemade chicken soup for lunch. That sounds good. Any more travel vlogs? I'll at some point I'm going to go to California, and that'll be my. If I do travel vlogs, they're going to be different from like Jordan's travel vlogs because I'm more interested in going to like national parks or something like that. So I may do that kind of stuff. That might be kind of fun. What shift do I work? I work a day shift. It's a 3 days on, 3 days off, 4 days on, 4 days off. So it recycles every 2 weeks. So on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and every other Wednesday. Yeah, I've done pretty well. I think my boss is happy with me. It's nice. It's nice to actually have a boss that appreciates you after being at Disney for as long as I was and not getting any respect or appreciation there. It really feels nice. And it just makes me want to work harder for him. Yeah, well, it wasn't the person that left didn't leave the company. She just left the department for another department. It was a department that paid better. That's also one of the things I like about this company is lots of room to move. And I realized about 6 months in that I saw at least two paths forward for me in the company, either going to a mechanic or going into management. So right now it seems like I'm leaning towards management a little bit. We'll see. Yeah, I can't complain about better pay. And I'm doing a little bit of overtime too, so that's nice too. It's an hour or two more every day, but it's time sitting on the computer, and so it's not really hard work, and I don't mind doing it. Good morning, Cindy. How you doing? How things in Washington? Cold up there, isn't it? A lot of snow, I think. Looked like I was looking at the weather. Let's see here. Still got that open here. Yeah, there we go. And I guess it's just mostly in northeast Washington getting a little snow. Seems mostly up in Canada. Well, yeah, like I said, my position right now is Tech One, and I'm happy with that. There's a couple dollars more an hour, and like I said, I'm doing all right financially. It's really nice not having a mortgage every month. The fact that I was able to pay cash for my house, that makes a huge difference because now I don't really need to make that much to support myself because all I got to do now is pay my bills and pay to eat and occasionally throw a little money at the vlog. Yeah, I agree, and that was sort of what was happening with me at the company too. It was, my tendency is if my machine is working well, then I look at it as my responsibility to just get as much production out of it as I can. If it isn't working well, then I want to try and leave it a better machine than I got. And so the problem is when the machine starts working well, it gets really boring because then it's just a matter of pulling the product out and putting it on the pallet and that gets old. It's like, isn't there a machine that could do this? Yeah. So is management hourly or salary? I don't know. I don't know if the I would assume that the management itself is salary, but lead I think may still be hourly. What do the cats do when they wake up and then go back to sleep again? Yeah, it seems like they've been getting a lot of snow and up north. Nor'easter in Vermont. Ugh. How long have I been in Texas? In May, it'll be 3 years. Been a long time. Well, I mean, you got to make enough money to be able to support yourself, and so it is important. But once you get to the point where you're comfortable, then you know what? At that point, then it becomes more about enjoying what you do. Yeah, we're still on hold on the cabinet. Hopefully, it'll get here this week. I was actually planning on calling the corporate office last week, and I kept saying, "Okay, I'll do it tomorrow. Okay, I'll do it tomorrow." And then all of a sudden, I realized that last week was my short week, not my long week off. And so on Tuesday evening, I realized, oh nuts, I got to go to work tomorrow. So we'll try it again this way. Is my space teddy bear in timeout? No, no, he's just chilling. Weird, his eyes kind of almost looks like he's got a lazy eye or something like that. He's a trip. Yeah, I think you're probably right about the management being salary. That way they can have them work as many hours as they need them to and not have to pay overtime. Yeah, I enjoy getting out of work. It's nice to, come home and just kind of relax for a few days. This is, like I said, this is my long weekend now, so I want to make the most of it. Get some vlogs done, relax a little bit. Your hubby says you need to put you in charge. Well, come on down. Turn right at Waco. I guess I've heard that a few times. He's got a place here. I got a room for him. So, and when he visited me last time, the bathroom that he was using, the shower didn't work very well. This shower works well, so won't have to worry about that. I never even realized that shower didn't work very well because I never used it. It was kind of a useless room because that was what they had. They had an apartment with two bedrooms and two bathrooms, and actually it had three bathrooms, and I didn't really need three bathrooms, so the third bathroom was off the cat's room, and I just used that for storage and stuff. The only time it ever got used was when Jordan came, and then that was when I found out it didn't work. Turned into a vlog afterwards, though. I fixed the diverter. When do I go back to work this week? I'm off until Thursday now, and this will be my short work week, so I'll work Thursday, Friday, Saturday. You'll get the cabinets in, then fill my freezer with cooked meals. Awesome. I have a big freezer, though. Thanks for stopping in, Angela. It was good to talk to you. Always enjoy when you come in. You just got a message saying I needed to remove my message. Wow, I don't even know what that means. Hugs back to you too, Angela. Thanks for stopping in. YouTube is weird, I guess. I don't know. Now, Big Brother will come in and say, "You can't say YouTube is weird." Just your account is due. That's funny. Yeah, along with Google and Facebook and all the rest of them. Where's Bite right now? I just heard him stand up, and he's right there. There's our little co-host. You gonna come and visit? Meow, meow, meow. Guess he's just gonna play games for a while. He does that. Yeah, I guess Disney's part of the evil empire too. Yeah, Logan, that's your cat right there. Are you Logan's cat? Huh? Yeah. Yeah, there he is, Mr. Personality. Come on. Oh well, that's enough of the bike show. Nibble is in her room probably. She was out briefly when we were dishing treats at the beginning of the live stream, but she tends to show up right at the beginning and go back to her room. Logan is the bold one, huh? I should make Charlotte's cat come running. At least that's how it usually works, right? Meow, meow. I'm evil. Yep. I know that was just for you, Rhonda. Usually makes Bite come running. Yeah, maybe your daddy a Jersey cow. You're big like a cow. All 18 pounds of you. He thought when I might get when the car lease is up. I haven't really thought about it that much. It's coming quick though, because I think because I got started this lease right before I left California. It was just a couple months after I got the car that I left the state. So it's been 3 years now. So I think in the next month or so the lease is up. I don't know. It's a Honda. It's been a good car. Your one cat, Bob Buttons, is 31 pounds. That's a big cat. Good morning, Dave and Terry. How you doing? Welcome to the live stream. Three cats at the TV now. That's awesome. Gotta have a little cat appeal. Yeah, Bite is a mini cow, definitely. But not like Bob Buttons. Holy cow. Yeah, Bite's a mini cow. Bob Buttons is a holy cow. I don't know. I'm gonna probably leave those up all the time. Those aren't really actually Christmas lights, but but I put them up there and I kind of like them. And like I said, they can do different patterns. So I'll probably, just leave them up there. That may just become a new part of the video. And Mike has come to visit us now. He's up here on the couch again. We had a request for me. Yeah, no diving away here. I'm faster than you. We had a request for a belly rub a few minutes ago, so belly rub time. He acts like he hates these, but look at that content look in those eyes. I don't know if you can hear him. His motor's running. No, he's fat. There's no doubt about it. He's fat. He's a big boy. Yeah, it's nice to be able to mix it up. It got different. I can do solid colors and I can do the patterns and stuff like that. So I even see Nibble kind of peering around the corner there. Maybe she heard the kitty treat jar too. Hi, Nibble. He can move when he has to. Okay, good. Nibble got that one. And there she goes back to her room. Oh, now I guess she's just going to peer around the corner here. I need to have like a slingshot or something. Oops. My backhand ain't so good. Okay, Bite's gotten too many of them. Now you know why he's fat. Okay, let's see. What have I missed here? Yeah, I have a Honda Civic. It's been a decent car, but I don't know. He's like you. When it's food, he can move fast. Yeah, that's true. One of the things I like about the car I have is it gets really good gas mileage. You get it out on the road and I can get 40 miles per gallon on that thing. The downside of it is mainly that it's a lease because what I'd like to do is put a trailer hitch on it, and then I could, if I need to haul something, I'd have the option to do that. But if I'm, I can't do that with a lease car because you usually end up welding a trailer hitch onto it. No, I'm not really a pickup person. I know that's almost blasphemy in Texas to say that, but you know, pickup trucks, even like mid-sized ones, they get just bad gas mileage. I don't want something that's going to get 25 miles to the gallon. Yeah, I'm spoiled with the gas mileage I get in the Honda. So I don't know. Like I said, I'll probably buy one this time. And yeah, same thing with the SUVs. It's the gas mileage that's the issue. And the only time it would be nice to have something big like that is if I needed to haul stuff. And that's why I'm kind of thinking the trailer hitch because then I could get the good gas mileage when I want it. And if I need to haul something, hang the trailer on the back of it and we're good to go. Yeah, the problem I have with like electric cars is you know the you don't get the range that you get with a gas car, and if you have to charge, it takes a long time to charge. So, if I was going to drive an electric car to California or something like that, I'd have to stop every 3 or 4 hours. It'd take me a month to get to California because you have to stop every few hours to recharge it, and then it's got charged for several hours. And I like the fact that I can pull into a gas station, fill up the car, and be on my way in 5 minutes. Hi, Jan. Haven't seen you for a while. Oh, Jordan got a new car? I didn't hear that. Yeah, I think I'll probably buy a car next time. Yeah, here's another Rhonda comment that is completely benign that got blocked by the Facebook or by the YouTube censors. Look at that one and tell me that there's something uh, any way controversial about that. Yeah, gas is best for us as well with the girls. Patience isn't good. Uh, the girls patient with the girls. The patience isn't good. So we got to get gas and go. How is that in any way controversial? I don't get YouTube. Yeah, like I said, I didn't know Jordan got a new car. That's good for him. I'm very happy for him that he can do the things that he's always wanted to do. Get himself a nice car. I saw that one where he got himself that motorcycle a few months ago. Bought himself a house. I'm really happy for him. I really am. Yeah, I guess YouTube just doesn't like it when you talk about the girls, or maybe they have a problem with the word gas. That can mean so many things. Jan's been laid up since she hurt her back. Yeah, that'll do it. Glad you're back though. Miss seeing you on the. Yeah, see, they didn't censor that. Yeah, but I think it was Black Dot made a Brandon joke a minute ago here, and they didn't censor that either. Yeah, I missed you on the Facebook page too. I always like it that when you post the videos up. Who's Brandon? Oh, that's a joke that's been floating around about Joe Biden. Yeah, I know because the guy who started it, that was well the that was part of it starting. The guy Brandon Brown is kind of embracing it. With my height in the car, I got to make sure I'm comfortable in the car. I know a few years ago when I was looking to buy a car, there was one that I really liked, and until I sat in it and realized, oh man, this thing's too tight for me. But you know that that Honda does is just fine for me. I'm comfortable in that. Yeah, yeah. A lot of people. I never was into Twitter. I was on Twitter very briefly, probably about 10 or 15 years ago. But I just what the thing I had, the issue I had with it is to just you couldn't post a long enough comment. I preferred Facebook over Twitter because there aren't the limits to how long your comment can be. At least the limits are a lot further out there. There actually are limits to how long your comment can be. But I found it difficult to boil down some of my thoughts into 150 characters or whatever the limit is. I know they've doubled it now, but never was into Twitter that much. Thanks, Jan. I appreciate that. Hi, Jamie in Nova Scotia. Yeah, there's such controversial characters, Rhonda. Yeah, I've got a Rumble channel and posted some of my videos. I want to get them all posted, and at some point I'll post into both sites. But there's an Escaping the Mouse Rumble channel. I've got I think the first 20 or so videos posted there. How's my mom? My mom is doing okay. I think she's got a little bladder infection thing again. But other than that, she's doing all right. Bad to the bone, yeah. My mom got the NBA package for her TV. for Christmas, and so she's going to really enjoy that. She likes watching basketball games. Thank you, Jamie. I'm glad you like watching the videos. I have no plan at this point to stop. I enjoy doing them, and that's cool. I've made a lot of friends on here, and I love coming on doing these live streams and talking to you every week. So, never heard of Rumble. Rumble is an alternative to YouTube. It's another video streaming service where you can post your own videos. It's kind of up and coming. It's a little primitive right now, but sites like this generally are really primitive until they aren't. Huge fan of the losing Leafs. Hi, VNA. How are you? Boy, everybody's stopping in here today. I think the only person we haven't seen is Jeff. There's Bite peering around the corner at us here. Don't have a Facebook account or Twitter or any of them. If it wasn't for the fact that I have the Escaping the Mouse Facebook page and also one for my Guided by Voices Facebook page, um, I'd probably dump Facebook too. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of the censorship that comes from them, and the girls are sharing their popcorn. Thank you, girls. I love popcorn. Yum 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 yum. What's for dinner tonight? I don't know. I haven't thought about that. Well, if Bite wants more treats, he's going to have to come out here. Because I don't feed him at the other end of the room, except when I'm actually shooting something at Nibble and he takes it. Pretty much use Facebook just for shopping for Barbies, huh? No, they'll probably have banned kitten videos too because it'd be offensive to people who like dogs. Air fried chicken, huh? No, he comes out and visits us from time to time. He's been here. He was here earlier. He's just chilling out in the other end of the house now, right now. Yeah, Bob Saget died. That's sad. We were talking about that a little bit earlier. Bye, Gene. Thanks for coming in. We've already crossed that path, Jan. We've been talking about food this whole live stream. Yeah, there have been a lot of people that are um, defecting from the big social media sites like Facebook and the rest of them. There's Getter and there's what's the one they tried to destroy? Parlor. I have a Parlor account, although they don't make it easy to do that because I think both Apple and Android have blocked downloading the app or blocked the app from their app stores. Yeah, Bob Saget passed away, I don't know, 5 or 6 days ago. He was like in a hotel somewhere, and the way the hotel staff went in there, and he was dead. So that's sad. I never even watched Full House, but I was a huge fan of him on Entourage. He had a kind of a reoccurring role on there where he played himself, and he was really funny. Eric was saying he was 65. That sounded about right. He wasn't really old. Now, see, I sort of understand why that one got blocked because you can't call commies commies anymore. It is ironic that the commies shut down a speech about commies blocking free speech. That is pretty funny. It didn't. It didn't get through Black Dot. It got held for review by YouTube. I only released it. Actually, I'm not really someone that will might post at any time. Generally, there's a very predictable schedule to my postings. It's Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday at 8 p.m. Texas time, and then a live stream, on Sunday at 11 a.m. Texas time. They most certainly did, Black Dot. Like I said, it's ironic that the commies shut down a comment about free speech. Sunday Live, my favorite. Thanks, Eric. I'm glad you're here too when you come in. Yeah, well, I mean, it lets you know when you're going to see something, So I think that's a part of getting people to tune in is there being a predictable schedule. I mean, the only thing that's unpredictable is sometimes I screw up the schedule time, and it ends up going up at midnight. What 20 hours early because I scheduled it at midnight instead of 8 p.m. There you go, Eric. You have two new fans. Charlotte and Logan are going to start watching your Epic Paul vlogs here. Funny, they normally just yell at me, huh? That's awesome. Yeah, let them check out Eric's vlogs. I don't think there's anything inappropriate there. Not what I've seen. Like TikTok. Yeah, whatever. They're just all sorts of comments. That or all sorts of content on that can go anyway, I guess. Charlotte says, "Tell Nana we love you." I know Nana loves you too, Charlotte and Logan. She talks about you all the time. Extremely turned off by YouTubers who think everyone should just stop what they're doing, jump on and see their live streams whenever they feel like going on. Yeah, well, I'm grateful for everyone that tunes in here, and honestly, I post the live streams, all of them, you know, because a lot of people watch these afterwards. I can't believe that I have enough content in a live stream that people would watch them afterwards, but people do. So, well, we'll have to see what happens. Nothing lasts forever, and you're right. YouTube may at some point, go the way of MySpace. I started my evening walks. I do that sometimes. I'm not somebody that does it a whole lot right now, and I kind of got to be in the mood for it. Um, and it's a little chilly at night right now. It's getting into the 30s at night, so I'd really have to bundle up if I was going. Yeah, a lot of people watch these live streams afterwards, because I'll get 400, 500 views on the live streams, which kind of blows me away sometimes. Jan's back. Her daughter called. I get it. That's important. Actually, I kind of like MySpace. MySpace allowed you to do some like formatting things. It was kind of fun. You could do simple HTML and insert pictures and change the text size and stuff like that. Last time you were out in public, your husband wore the T-shirt, and someone said we watch him too. That's awesome. You never know who your reach is. It's funny. I'm mildly famous, but nobody here recognizes me, so that's really cool. I am done with the shelf, Eric. You got two more videos to watch, but that's it behind me there. -25. Yeah, that's cold. I think we're supposed to hit the 60s today, and they're saying even the 70s by middle of the week. Let's see, what is it looking like right now? 51 right now, according to the weather. I guess it's just to get 58 today, 65 tomorrow, 73 on Tuesday. It's supposed to be windy on Tuesday too. That's one of the things that usually when it's windy here, it's cold windy. It was really cold and windy last night. Thank you, Rhonda. Yeah, I mean, I try and do things the right way. Just works better that way, I think. And if I'm going to have something like this in my house for possibly the rest of my life, I want it to last. -21 Celsius. Yikes, that's cold. Yeah, yeah, wind chill factor does its thing. You're right. I do enjoy doing woodworking. Yeah, this is the first really real project I've done here. But I've done projects at home. That CD rack right there, I made that. That desk over there, I made that. And you can only see part of it right there, but that's like a box that I have like pillows and blankets and stuff in. And I made that. And I made my headboard in my bedroom, and I've got a a box like this thing, only the length of the bed at the foot of the bed, where I keep like blankets and sheets and pillows and stuff like that in. I made that little rack right there. It's fashioned after this one. My grandfather made this one, and I made this one out of oak. I think that's like popple or something like that. Something that was common in Minnesota. But I've made this one here, copied that one, and made this one. Yeah, the stereo shelves, I made those too. I did a vlog on that, but that wasn't really a major project like this thing was. Any concerts coming to the area that I'd like to see? I don't really, there aren't a whole lot of acts that I would go see to come to Waco. If you're going to go see a major show, you have to go to either Dallas or to Austin. And so, that's a 100-mile drive because Waco is kind of dead middle between those two towns. Yeah, yeah, you're right. You guys are in the past on the videos because uh, the table was actually up last week during the live stream. A few people commented on it then, and at that point, you'd only seen part one of the video. If I ever watched New Yankee Workshop, I've never even heard of that. Rhonda started making a sweater for herself. That's probably good, especially if it's -21 Celsius. There, you're gonna need it. I am surprised by my success. I still don't get why anybody watches this, but whatever. If you like what I do, then I'm gonna keep doing it. If Guided by Voices played LA, would I make the trip? Not to LA for that. I've thought about if they come to Austin periodically, and if they go to Austin, I might drive down for that. Well, honestly, I think I'm a little boring, but I don't know, whatever. Black Dot's checking out. Thanks for stopping in, Black Dot. It's great talking to you. Well, that's something Jordan kind of said to me too. He said he enjoys watching me kind of for the same reason because he says there's really nothing out there like what I do. It's surprising, just because I mean the way I look at this is actually the traditional definition of a vlog because a vlog is the mashing of the words video log, and it's basically a video journal. And so just it's just me talking about what's going on in my life. So I'm actually surprised that there aren't other people out there doing the same thing. Well, I do try and be me on this, and if that means I'm funny, then okay. This is the real me. I'm not playing a role here. That's awesome. Yeah, Uncle Breck and Nana loves the girls too. Absolutely. Yeah, yeah, I'm drinking vodka. That's right. More vodka. Yum yum. And look who's slowly making his way out here. Yeah, it's all gonna be a matter of when I can go back to California, and I really got to get off my tail and just schedule vacation time. There's not going to be any time that's going to be any better or any worse than the other time. Hi, Jeff. We were wondering about whether you were going to make an appearance today. Missed you. Kathleen likes to watch while she's preparing meals for the week. That's cool. And the husband and the 7-year-old are in the car, are in the garage working on cars. That's cool. That's great. That's good bonding too. Yeah, mini cow. Tomorrow is Jeff's birthday. Happy birthday, Jeff. No, no, unfortunately, that telescope is very primitive. I can't take pictures or video. I've been thinking I wanted to get a new telescope and find one that I could, maybe do video and photos from, but that one ain't it. That one's a little more than a toy. It's good for looking at the moon It's good for looking at Venus. I can see Jupiter and the rings of Saturn, and that's about it. It's not much of a telescope. It's a toy I bought a long time ago, and yeah, you only turn 25 once, Jeff. Make the most of it. Yeah, yeah. When do we get the cake, Jeff? You gonna cook a cake on the smoker? I think if I started selling this stuff, it would turn into more of a business rather than just something I enjoy doing. Plus the fact, I mean, just the materials for that thing, was about $500. So, I don't know how many people would, in order to make it a profit, I'd have to sell something like that for like $1,000, and I don't know how many people would pay that for that. Yeah, see, that's the kind of thing I'd like to get, Kathleen. Is something that they've got computers on them now that will, you say, hey, I want to look at this, and the telescope will aim itself and all that. But like I said, I'd also like to have something that I could hook a camera or even a video camera up to and get quality video. Can you imagine doing a live stream, through a telescope? Yeah, let's look at show me Saturn. Okay, yeah, let's go look at Saturn. Yeah, there's Saturn. So Rhonda reads all the comments to the girls. That's cool. Yeah, I don't know if a telescope shopping vlog would probably be online. That wouldn't be boring, or that would be pretty boring, I think, because I don't know of any telescope stores in Texas, or at least in Waco. Just show me a UFO. Like watching how my life changes and what's happened. It's been quite a ride, hasn't it? I'm actually kind of glad that I've got the whole documentation of this whole move, because I mean, it's been everything, from, me selling my house to moving to starting a new life to moving into the apartment to, losing my father to getting the job to getting the house to starting building the house. It's just the whole thing's there. It's really cool. It's kind of fun to know that I have that documentation of that part of my life. Saturn NH scoping with Breck. Yeah, I know. That's a great idea for name. But oh, Jeff. Okay, that was to Jeff. Does he believe in ghosts? Yeah, that's another one of the things I love about Texas is it's dark at night. I especially love the neighborhood I'm on because there's no street lights and it is very dark at night. I like it when I'm sleeping. I like it to be dark and quiet. Rhonda's got to go get the bread ready for dinner. Thanks, Rhonda. Goodbye, Charlotte and Logan. It's fun talking to you again. I'll do that. And I know Nana says hi back. He's right here. Water's almost done, so it must be coming close to the end of the live stream here. Jeff said hi bye. What do you think of that? Huh? Don't you have anything to say? Guess not. He's a weirdo. Thanks for stopping in, Breck. It was great talking to you. Your birthday's on Halloween. That's cool. You shared birthday with Robert Pollard, the singer of Guided by Voices, my favorite band. His birthday's on Halloween too. Chubba Wubba. Yeah, I haven't heard that name in a while. Jan started a channel on cold case crime, missing persons, and that sort of thing. That sounds interesting. Everyone got really quiet. See, that's kind of why I go for about 2 hours because that's about when we wear everyone out. Everyone has said what they want to say, and so it seems like a good breaking point. How's the weather here? It was really cold when I got out of work last night, and it was windy too. It was windy kind of all day yesterday, so I don't think it got much above the 40s yesterday. But we're supposed to get into the upper 50s today, mid 60s tomorrow, and even lower 70s, I think, on Wednesday. Yeah, like I said, if I had a telescope where I could actually, do video, or even, can you imagine how amazing if you do a live stream, something like that? But yeah, I would definitely include astronomy kind of stuff. There was a comet that blew through here. a few weeks ago that would have been great subject matter for a vlog. Thanks, Mark. Thanks for stopping in. Good to talk to you. Thanks, Elvis. Yeah, I'm glad you're enjoying the table. That's it right there in the background. It is done. I think it turned out really well. I'm very happy with it. You got two more videos to see, Tuesday and Thursday. And Thursday you'll get to see the finished product. Yeah, I know. How awesome is it? Elvis watches my vlog. I knew he wasn't dead. No snow in Florida, huh? That's weird, Jeff. 56 in Amarillo. Yeah, I don't think it's much warmer here. Looked at a little bit ago here. Oops. It says 52 here. Yeah, but unfortunately, my telescope doesn't allow me to do anything but look at stuff myself. I wouldn't be able to broadcast anything that I shot. I'd have to, um, so it'd just be video of me looking into a telescope. That would be pretty boring. It's raining in Venice, Florida. Let me confirm that here. Make sure that isn't fake news. We don't like doing fake news here. Yeah, Venice must be right on the tip of Florida. It looks like it'll be blowing through here pretty quick. Next hour or so, it should be gone. So there you go. There's your weather report for today. Temp is dropping in Florida and it's cold, huh? That doesn't happen in Florida very much. 28 in Chicago. No fake news. Yeah, right? House is coming together nice. Yeah, I'm very pleased with it. It's amazing how much I've accomplished, and it's only been a year and a half. Does that really even seem real? I've already been in this place for a year and a half. Doesn't seem like it. Seems like I just moved in. But I'm coming up on 2 year anniversary at work. That's going to be in March. How long was I in the apartment? I moved in March of 3 years ago now, so that would have been 2019, and I moved into this place in July 2020. So I guess I was there for about 14 months. That was about twice as long as what my master plan was. My master plan was it was gonna take me just a couple months to find a job, and it took me almost a year. It took me about 10 months. But I found the right job. I'm happy where I am, and things are going good. So yeah, right. It does seem like I just moved in. It's hard to believe it's been a year and a half. Lots happened in that time. That's how it's done. Absolutely. Yeah, I like the lights too. And then people were asking earlier if I was going to keep those up, and I think I will. They'll probably just be a permanent addition. I like the fact that they have different patterns, and so it'll be something different every week. I still have the little laser lights up on the ceiling. And we'll continue doing that. But at the beginning, in the apartment, I was on a 6 month lease. But in the last couple months, when I knew the end was coming, I just went month to month. And so, at that point, I gave them a 30-day notice when I was moving, and I actually retained possession of the apartment for several weeks afterwards. But I told them, you know, a week or so after I moved into this place and I cleaned that place out the last time. And I told them, even though I'm technically in there till the end of the month, it's like I'm out now, so you can do whatever you want. Oh, please don't talk about disco. No, that isn't my disco side. There is not a disco side of me. Yeah, I was surprised I was able to bring that tree down, but honestly, nature brought down most of the tree for me. Well, I guess when it comes to getting off your rear and doing something, maybe that's something I need to do now. We've gone for 2 hours now, so I'm going to pull the plug on this one. Thanks everyone for watching. This was fun. I had a good time today, and I'll catch you next week. Good night, everyone.